Hey guys, Dr. Scope from 667 bringing you a game of free-for-all, Call of Duty Ghost obviously. It's one of the first ones that I played, so it's a little bit of an old video, one of the first ones I played on PS4. Got Punch here with me.
How's it going?
And we're going to chat about US cop shootings and in particular some YouTube comments in relation to those and just sort of the general standard of quality of brain going on. But before that, we just want to basically, so older game of CoD, I hope you enjoy it. Free-for-all's pretty good fun sometimes. Obviously, Ghost can be really frustrating because it's quite handy to be a camper. But if you're patient enough and in the right mood, you know, I really enjoy it sometimes. And sometimes I fucking hate it. Anyway, what do you reckon?
I completely agree.
But yeah, hey, done. Alright, so I was just showing, it's the latest police shooting in America. It's the one where the guy is, it's like a death by cop thing, where the guy probably was, you know, trying to get himself killed, which is a very sad thing. And before we start talking about that on the subject of, you know, mental health and all those sort of things, it really helps if, you know, countries invest more in mental health so people, you know, don't get themselves in those situations, you know, to begin with.
America!
But basically, well, just fucking every country.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. But, yeah, it just, I mean, America, there's, you know, there's what, they got 20 times our population or something, so there's just more of everything.
Yeah.
More idiots and more awesome people. So, yeah, basically, cops, you know, I mean, if you put yourself in the position of the police officer, he's gone to some sort of disturbance call, right? And you can see when he enters the building, in my opinion, we'll link to the video if you're not sure what, you know, what exactly we're talking about. But he's entering, in my opinion, with a perspective of trying to help the guy to stop him from harming himself.
Yep, definitely.
And in terms of what sort of cop was he, apart from you can sort of pick it up, you know, and obviously the older you are, the more dealings you've had with all sorts of people, and you can just pick up on more subtleties about someone's personality and behaviour. But he's still polite. When the guy's mum is moving into a potential dangerous situation, but he's not going to a guy threatening people. He's not responding to a violent thing. He's responding to there's been some sort of car thing.
Yeah, the guy's driven off or driven home.
Yeah. And the guy's mum's out the front, and I don't know whether they've told him that he's threatening to cut himself or harm himself. So the cop's he's not threatening to hurt people, he's threatening to hurt himself.
Yep.
So rather than waiting for backup, right, the cop, and this is what makes him a bit of a good guy in my opinion, he enters quickly to try and help the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, the guy comes out holding knives and continues walking towards the cop. And the police officer gives him several warnings on a reasonably, I don't know, non-threatening level.
Yep.
And it probably escalated too much because the cop just tried to not let it happen. He really did try, and he didn't want to shoot that guy.
Yeah.
You could see it. The guys got too close, and even then, tasers don't always work. What are you going to do? Because I was thinking about it. Well, I mean, what do you go in with a shotgun with like a rubber bullet? What if the guy's got a weapon and tries to shoot the cop? Cop's got to defend himself. If you're a cop, you do the same thing. He let him get very close.
Then.
Screaming. I don't know if you want him 6 or 7 times in the end. They only have to say it like once, probably.
Yeah.
Any sane person, and this is what is the mental health thing, you're not going to walk at someone slowly with a knife. He didn't want to hurt the cop, right? But the cop can't turn on his back when he's 6 feet away and try and leg it out the door, because the guys might stab him in the back and then he's dead. He doesn't get to see his family.
Yeah.
You know?
And the other cops were more than likely going to charge in and shoot him anyway.
Yeah.
So.
And then the cop's
same
dead.
result.
Yeah.
People hate.
Anyway, to these YouTube comments, what are they saying? You know, like, shoot him in the leg. Well, no, he was too close. He couldn't have shot him in the leg from across the room because it wasn't a threat by then. Yeah. If he just walked in there and just dropped the guy's leg.
Yeah.
Very unreasonable.
People would be complaining about that.
Yeah. If he just stood there and hollered from the door, you know, but he wasn't doing that because he was legitimately trying to help the guy.
Yeah, he wanted to go in and try and stop him from killing himself.
I guarantee you this cop's he's gonna think about this for every day of his life, for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Here's the top comment so far. This is not a cop, this is a killer.
It's got 2 thumbs up because the comment section is retarded, but you know, he is a killer, but it was in self-defense.
Yeah.
And it was a situation that, yes, he probably shouldn't have entered the building, but for all he knew, and you know, if he was a scared wanker, he would have not gone in and just. But the guy might have cut himself and bled out in his room.
Yeah.
He went in there to try and help the guy, not thinking that was going to happen, and then the guy's walking at him with a knife. Now, fair enough, in hindsight, it's probably death by, you know, death by cop. He's walked at him knowing that it's all over in 10 seconds if I just keep walking at him holding this. He probably was never going to cut him, but the cop doesn't know that.
Yeah.
If he's a little bit not, you know, like not having a good day, or he hasn't had his medication, or something's happened in the last few days that's really fucking thrown him off, like he's had a run of bad things happen, you know, he may not have been a murderous psychopath, but the cop doesn't know that.
Yeah.
It's difficult. I mean, I appreciate a lot of these comments are very young people. Maybe don't have much life experience. You can see by the spelling and the punctuation and whatever. I mean, even if
close-minded as well.
Yeah, it's more the close-mindedness than the spelling and the punctuation. Let's not get too Reddit about this.
Yeah.
How much time we got left? Have a quick look, Punch.
Alright. We have
a minute or two.
Yeah.
We're at 20. Yeah, so
we should mention this guy's comment
yeah,
and the guy that
at the moment in the video, I'm sort of moving through this back section. This is like the first time I've played any of these maps free for all. I'm sort of practicing my little checks. So I'm taking different like paths around the same corners, wider or narrower. You know, crouch, uncrouch, rush in the corner, going slower. Just practicing the different options that I have because you know, it's you're always going to see people around me. Anyway.
I see you.
Yeah, this guy, okay, let me get this straight. A man has a knife and instead of first shooting for a knee or leg to stop him, it's better to just shoot to kill. What a coward. And the first guy to reply, so, gotta love the keyboard commandos. Shoot for the knee, really? This isn't a Hollywood movie. He's fucking right.
Yeah, aces and eights. YouTube user aces and eights. Well done, buddy. Thank you for being a intelligent human being.
Yeah. He's also stated, anyone with any type of training is told to shoot to stop the threat, which means aiming for center mass. Not, hey, let's see if I can try shooting him in the knee or in the hand to drop the knife before he lunges at me. Moron. Yeah.
Now there are instances where, you know, like police sharpshooters have shot a gun out of someone's hand when there's been a standoff. And I mean, if you're that good, then that's awesome.
But yeah, standard cops don't have that training.
Yeah, and shooting from the leg, it was too close. He let it get, he tried to not shoot the guy that much that the guy was right up on him and hadn't stopped, and unfortunately, what do?
Yeah.
He didn't want to shoot the guy.
I think there's only one choice, is to shoot the guy.
Yeah, if he warned him once or twice and shot the guy, I probably still wouldn't blame the cop, but he wouldn't look as good guy. The cop in my instance, this is one of the most justified shootings I've ever seen, and it sucks that someone got shot.
Yeah, definitely justified, but yeah, it sucks.
Thanks for watching the video. Whether you agree or disagree, please comment and let us know. Yeah, have a nice day. Don't die.
Cheers.